This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
You are looking live at the Great Plains Coliseum here in Lawton, Oklahoma for the Comanche County Tournament and the championship battle in the men's bracket between Big Pasture and Sterling. The top two seeds made their way to the championship game in what has been a very fun tournament that comes to a head in this game on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm Rylan Stiles. With me is J.W. De Silva and Eric Sherem, here to bring you a fun game as we just crowned the winner of the women's side of things, with Walters making a second half comeback to top Chattanooga. Hopefully this game will be just as good as the previous one went to overtime, and we have this game for you on YouTube, Facebook, of course the website, oksportsnet.com. Eric, it should be a barn burner.
Well, you know, this girls' game, I thought it was going to be fast and furious up and down the court, you know, because it was threes when they rained up on Thursday, and it was defense, and then you kind of had the stall ball with about 4 minutes left. We kind of questioned that kind of, you know, that it was in their favor, momentum with Chattanooga, and then all Walters just waited. They just patiently waited for an opportunity. They got a couple, and they made it go into overtime, and so they capitalized on that with their second tournament win. Now, I didn't get to see the boys in action except for the scores. Looks like that's the same thing. The lopsided with their opponents, fast and furious. Now, is it going to come down to defenses, or what kind of offenses are we going to see for both of these?
It'll be a lot of fun to see how they handle the pressures of a championship battle. Both teams have their star players that drive the bus, but really it's been a testament to their depth this week that you've seen them really have about 5-6 deep that can score, that can defend, and so it'll be interesting to see who is the hero of tonight's game as these two teams look to take home the hardwood.
Yeah, and I can tell you, both of these teams' offenses are legit. We saw the Tinsley bros do it last night. Lane Tinsley from outside could not miss. And then we saw him and Squirtle do it down inside for the Big Pasture Rangers. And on the other side, Sterling last night, just same thing. Tucker Hughes among Gavin Manzel and others. Even seen Caden Wilson come off the bench and provide a spark for the Tigers last night. Look forward to this one. Should be a high-scoring barn-burner affair.
It should be a great one. These two teams have a lot of history in this tournament, each hoping to stake their claim to another championship.
Yeah, so Sterling looking for their fifth title, but looking to make it a three-peat, something that hasn't been done in a while here inside the fairgrounds. And then for Big Pasture, they went back-to-back and just could not secure that three-peat back in 2021. Looking to start another winning trend here and get back on the right side of this hardwood here tonight are the Rangers.
It'll be great to see these two teams in action. Line up and tip on the flip on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network for the starting lineups between Sterling and Big Pasture. Sterling, the acting road team, wearing all orange from head to toe. Big Pasture and all white, the acting home team for today's game.
Number 3, Gavin Manzel.
The senior who's driven the offense to this point is going to be joined by Tucker Hughes in the backcourt, the junior guard, as well as Riley Lyle a senior wing who was accompanied by Colton Steger. And then the freshman in the middle, who's handled himself very well. Great composure in the post, not fouling, has been Case Wilson.
C. Hughes off the bench last night, make a big spark. Tucker with 2 Ks. Gets the starting nod here tonight for this title game.
And it's Colby Winkler, who knocked down pivotal threes for Big Pasture yesterday, gets the start. He'll be joined by Dalton Taylor, the senior guard, in the backcourt with him, as Hayden Tinsley, another senior, accompanies him with another senior, Lane Tinsley. The cousins from Big Pasture really carried the Rangers to this point. And then in the middle, the senior center, Jace Stalgus. So an all-senior lineup for the Rangers, and that experience and veteran leadership can really carry them far for the next game here with a decisive championship tilt, as we have 8 minutes on the clock. We're almost set for the first quarter to begin.
Hunter Quickly and Jason Wilson, both bench bosses, giving final instructions here as the officials walk over the table.
Before we begin the first half, brought to you by Cotton Electric. Cotton Electric, we are proud to power things you love. With us, you're more than a customer, you're a member. Learn more at cottonelectric.com.
Is Big Pasture in the house?
Big Pasture and Sterling about to tip off. It'll be Hayden Tinsley in the center circle with Riley Lau. The ball is tipped, and here we are. The Tigers control it as Hughes will walk it across the timeline. Surveying the floor, passes over into the corner. Ball swings around to Wilson. Thought about a three, continues to work the ball around the perimeter. Into the corner, Hughes. Hughes goes to the low post. Backing down is Wilson. Back to Hughes. One more pass. Wide open three for Sterling to start. No good off the front iron. Tinsley has the miss. He'll slow things down as Tinsley goes to the corner. Inside Skolas. Turn around in the paint. Trying to bowl his way to the rack, and a whistle blows for a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Big Pasture as Skolas turned into trouble.
Almost could have got him with a charge there, but referees decided that the offensive contact was incidental.
Inbound coming on the baseline. Entry pass made to Skolas. Turnaround hook shot is good. The scoring begins in Big Pasture's favor.
It's just unfair at 6'8" inside right there from Skolas.
Hughes into the corner. Lyle goes baseline, jumper up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Skolas. 2 points and a quick rebound. As Tinsley, who has a rebound in his own right, steps through in the lane, throws up a shot at the glass, no good, and a whistle blows over the back against the Rangers.
Push awarded to Jay Skolas. Seen the big man get a little bit of foul trouble last night, his first early on here in this contest.
6:55 to go as Hughes walks the ball across the timeline. 2-3 defense from Big Pasture. Ball fires ahead to Manzel. Manzel goes over to Hughes inside the arc. Jumper up off the window, no good. Rebound pulled in by Winkler. Winkler backs it out, and the senior will be in charge of the offense. Sees Skolas at the elbow, goes to Tinsley instead. Tinsley gets a screen from his cousin, goes inside to Tinsley. Off the window, good. Rattled in with the friendly roll for Hayden Tinsley. The 6'7" senior has a size advantage in the post, has netted a 4-point lead early for Big Pasture. Into the nail kick out corner three. Baseline, Mansell for a jumper is good. Stops the 4-0 run as Tinsley walks the ball up. Lane Tinsley trots around the perimeter, dribble handoff with Winkler. Winkler kick out. Skolas thought about a three, now puts the ball on the deck. Goes over to Hayden Tinsley. Hayden Tinsley was a couple already and a charge now put on his resume.
So both of the big men here from Big Pasture picking up a foul early on here in this one. Could that spell trouble for the Rangers?
Hughes across the timeline, and the travel will take away the offensive action for the Tigers. Back-to-back turnovers for each team. 2 fouls given to Big Pasture, none so far to Sterling. Winkler across the timeline. Goes to Tinsley, inside Skolas. Skolas in traffic, give and go to Tinsley. Tinsley layup is good. Lane Tinsley found the lane for an easy deuce on the give and go with Skolas. Hughes fires the ball to the corner. Back up top, back to Hughes. Hughes is open, looking for a better shot. Hughes flings it outside to Steger. Steger back to Hughes. Skip pass made to the freshman Wilson. Wilson back to Stogner. Hughes back to Wilson, and Stogner has it. Inside. Post play. Back to the basket, kick out for a wide open 3. Yes, nothing but nylon for Case Wilson. The freshman stretch 5 pulls it into a 1-point game as Winkler tries to drive right to the rack. Dump off at Skolas' feet. Ball on the deck, and it floats out of bounds, and they're going to give it to Sterling. Hughes in control of the offense. Tigers can take their first lead on this possession. Going to launch a 3. Wilson trying to go back-to-back. Can't do it. Tinsley has the miss. Tinsley to Winkler. A different wrinkle for Big Pasture as Tinsley controlled the offense last night and does so once again. Over to Winkler. Winkler, rip-through move across the perimeter, finds Tinsley off a couple screens. The 3 ball up, no good. As Lane Tinsley off the mark. Rebound pulled in. It's going to be Stogner, who fires ahead to Wilson. Ball fizzes around the perimeter and eventually finds Mansell for a layup. His 5th point and the first lead for the Tigers. Tinsley, entry pass made, beautifully done as Skolas turns to no one and gets an easy layup. Skolas up to 4 quick ones. Hughes directs traffic, goes to Stogner. Skip pass made to Hughes, intercepted by Winkler. Down the lane comes Hayden Tinsley. Tinsley gets the gather and floats in a layup through contact. Tinsley a foot shy of a travel, but gets the 2 points and extends the lead 10-7. Ball works around the perimeter with Wilson, who's already knocked down a tray. Hughes facing this pressure from Tinsley. Skip pass made. Wilson thought about another 3. Now drives baseline, trapped in the corner. Fire pass out to Hughes for 3. He lines it up. Can't knock it down. Over the back, going to be called on Tinsley. 3rd foul against Big Pasture at the 10:52 mark of the opening frame.
And the 2nd foul already against the big man, Tinsley. We'll see him get sent to the bench for a rest.
As Davidson guards the ball, just replaced Tinsley. Hughes lining up another 3. Knocked this one down. A rim-rattling triple brings this to a tie game. Taylor barking out the orders, finds Lane Tinsley. Lane Tinsley drives right to the rim, kick out to Winkler. Winkler takes his crack at the lane, kick out Davidson, back to Winkler. Winkler pops out to Skolas, who thought about shooting the 3 ball, and Winkler is bowled over as Tinsley tried for the give and go with Skolas, couldn't get it to him. Now cleanly gets the entry pass, lowers the shoulder for a blocking foul and 1. Skolas 6 points with a trip to the charity stripe to boot.
Called it on the floor there.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
I have to agree so myself, with continuation still not having made its way into high school basketball yet for some reason.
Oklahoma high school basketball has really kept the same rules since we played on the Peach Basket, as Lane Tinsley goes up for a jumper, gets continuation for that call to head to the free throw line as he was hacked in the act. As Skolas was. 2 free throws coming up for Lane Tinsley.
First foul there for Tucker Hughes. Second on the Tigers.
First free throw up and good. Back and forth start to the Cotton Electric first half. Cotton Electric, we are proud to power the things you love. With us, you're more than a customer, you're a member. Learn more at cottonelectric.com. Perfect trip for Lane Tinsley to the free throw line as Tucker Hughes, who has one foul against him, crosses the timeline. Already nailed a triple last time down. Wilson, who's also made one, goes over to Hughes. The fadeaway mid-range jumper is cashed in by Manzel. Manzel, a trio of mid-range buckets, has kept this offense in rhythm for Sterling and kept this game tied at 12. Winkler drives in, kick out Skolas. Thought about a three, now will drive. Lost his dribble, goes over to Tinsley. Tinsley rise up, elbow jumper, foul. Foul on Stigner, the junior forward.
Three team fouls both, and it'll send Tinsley back to the stripe.
He's now 2 for 3 at the charity stripe. Trying to break this tie once again. He misses them both, and the rebound is tapped out. Skolas had it for a moment, but Hughes comes up with it. Hughes races down the floor in transition, does not have the numbers, bounces off of a defender, nearly throws it away. Wilson pops it back out. Into the corner it goes. Here's a three launch from Manzel. Yes! 4 for 4 start for Manzel. And the Tigers are up 3.
Seen the free shooting Manzel struggle last night. His first 3-point attempt tonight finds Nylon to get him off to a hot start.
Winkler, facing trouble, goes over to Tinsley. Lane Tinsley drives to the baseline. Picks up his dribble, fires it outside. Davidson inside Skolas. Skolas, power dribble ripped away by Hughes. Wilson now out in front. Tinsley tries to catch up in transition. Pop back out, Hughes wide open three, doesn't take it. Fires over instead to Manzel. One more pass. The extra pass gets a wide open three that hits nothing but nylon. Back-to-back triples, a 6-0 run.
Selfless play right there. Manzel already hot for to start this one. Much better look there for Colton Stinger in the corner, who finds the net.
Hughes harassing defense on Tinsley, who shakes him through the lane. Lost it on the way up, taken away by Stogner, who just hit the three. Goes over to Manzel. 30 seconds left. Hughes can make this the final possession of the frame if he wants to. Stogner surveys the floor, back to Hughes. Hughes, one more pass to Wilson, who has Manzel in the corner. Won't get it to him yet. Jump pass over Stogner. One more to Hughes. And no play catch. They're going to start their action at 8 and make this the final possession, but Hughes finds an open three and buries it. So a gift from the lackadaisical zone defense extends the lead 21-12, and Big Pasture won't even take a shot. They'll just head into the second quarter down 21-12 as the Tigers in the first frame with a flurry of buckets. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma, as the Tigers have pushed their lead 21-12 with a 9-0 run to end the first quarter. 8 more minutes on the clock before intermission. Big Pasture searching for consistent offense for a team that did not struggle to score last night in a lopsided win.
We're seeing the offense come alive there from Sterling late. Currently on an 11-0 run.
Hughes over to Stogner. Stogner fires back to Hughes. He's already hit a couple threes, including the final bucket of the first quarter. Manzel one more. Stogner, kick out. Hughes drives in trouble. Kick out Stogner, one more to Hughes. Hughes surveys the floor, finds a cutting jump shooter at the elbow, no good, back iron. Tinsley on the miss. Tinsley in the corner and breaks the pressure for now. Now races down the floor and pulls it out without the numbers, trying to set up the offense. Scolas has been their best source of offense in the post. They're trying to get it to him right now, and they do. He's trapped there. Now going to have to read the defense. Put his back to the basket. Loses it. Taken away by Manzel. Manzel, the beneficiary of a deflection to get the steal. And with 7 minutes to go, the Tigers have to feel good right now, but they have to keep scoring as they find Wilson off the screen. He's going to drive right through the lane, throw up a floater. No good, but the rebound put back up and blocked, and a foul calls on Scolas, and that's his second.
That's spelling trouble early for Big Pasture, as now both of their big men here with 2 fouls early on in this second frame.
Scolas looked out a clean block, but they saw some contact somewhere else. The first free throw up and good for the Tigers.
Colby Winkler going to check back into the game for Scolas.
As Lyle knocked down the first, and this is where you get into an interesting dilemma as a head coach. I mean, they're your best players, and you're kind of voluntarily fouling them out by the book of the 2 foul principle. But you also are in danger of, with 2 of your best players on the pine, letting go of a lead that's already swollen past double digits.
13-0 run right now for the Tigers.
Larson, the scrappy guard, kicks out corner Winkler. Winkler drives elbow, kick over to Larson. Larson has a 3. Jab step, hand off to a turnaround jump shot, and Tinsley cannot find the bottom of the net. Rebound pulled down by Stogner, who will control the offense down the floor. Pop over to Hughes. Hughes calls out the play. Play number 1. Kick over Stogner. Entry pass made in the low post. Turnaround, rise up. Jumper's good. Tigers keep pouring it on, and we have a timeout that will send Sterling into pure elation as Lyle hit another one. Up 25-12 after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Big Pasture reeling down 25-12. Have not been able to find any sort of offense so far. With 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Tigers have the biggest lead of the night. Entry pass taken away. Manzel strips it from Tinsley, who they tried to get on the back cut. But Hughes has the ball, and again, they're going to go with a slower pace. Manzel, who's 4 for 4, finds Hughes. Hughes looking for Wilson off the pin down. Nothing developed there. Back to Stogner. Entry pass made. Lyle turn around, and he's stripped on the way up.
Arrow will stay with the Tigers.
Hughes inbounds under the basket. Pass made to Manzel. Manzel attacks the hard closeout. Rise up, floater's good, and he stays perfect and takes advantage of Larson, who was overzealous getting out to the three-point line. And this lead grows 27-12.
5 for 5 now for Manzel.
Larson. Pass fake goes Winkler. Winkler, jab step, surveys the floor, has an open lane, won't drive yet. Ball continues to move around, finds Harris. One more pass to Davidson. Davidson spinning his way through the lane. The whistle blows before the shot. It's on the floor.
Big Pasture desperately trying to break this 17-0 run that the Tigers are currently on, dating back into the first quarter.
As Scolas and Hayden Tinsley check back in. Each big man playing with 2 fouls. But right now, that's not much of your concern. The more concerning matter is the scoreboard, and you have to have your best players out there to come back. Regardless of foul trouble, Tinsley over to Scolas. Faced up in the post, kick out corner Winkler. One more pass to Hayden Tinsley. Hayden Tinsley sealed off the defender, gets to the rack and gets to the line. 5:16 to go.
Foul will be tagged to Mansell, his first.
To break the scoring drought, Hayden Tinsley knocks it down at the free throw line.
Much needed points for this Rangers crew.
Trying for a perfect trip. Hayden Tinsley connects. Hayden Tinsley immediately checks out.
As did Skolas, playing a little offense-defense here, trying to put a spark back into this Rangers club.
As they head right back to the table, avoiding the fouls that can come on the defensive end. But, of course, losing the inside presence. And against the Tigers, a team that likes to play from beyond the arc. No real loss there on the defensive end. As Manis shoots another one. Why not? He stays perfect, and he is absolutely on fire. Mansell grows the lead. Entry pass made. Davidson kicks one more to Winkler. Winkler picks it up off the deck, hop-stepping in the lane. He's fouled. It'll be on the floor, and that will bring in Tinsley and Skolas.
Foul's going to be on the freshman, number 30, Case Wilson, his first of the contest.
Larson and Davidson come out in favor of Tinsley and Skolas. 31-14. Entry pass made to Lane Tinsley. One more to Hayden Tinsley. Hayden Tinsley hook shot. Can't find the bottom of the net as Mansell picks up the loose change on the rebound and now faces heavy pressure from Tinsley, who's got to be careful in foul trouble. Mansell comes down the floor, fire to Hughes. One more inside Wilson. He's trapped in the trees. Kick it back out as the Tigers go right back inside. Kick out Hughes, one more in the corner. And now the Tigers will get the reset. Bradshaw sets an off-ball screen for Mansell for three. No, first miss as Winkler comes down with the rebound. Lane Tinsley, transition three. Why not rattle it home?
We've seen Tinsley get hot last night. Looking to do so here to bring this game back here right before the half.
Wilson thought about an NBA three. Now dribbles into one. Cashes it home in straight retaliation of Lane Tinsley's triple. Lane Tinsley dribbling in the backcourt, has to cross the timeline, but the timeout will come first as they try to tie the shoes. Back after the official timeout, will save one for the Rangers, so we'll stay right here. Everything's all good on the equipment.
Colby Winkler got the kicks all tightened up, ready to play some more basketball here.
Tinsley crosses the timeline, pushes off the defender, who goes right back into the body of Tinsley. Tinsley can't shake him. Into the corner. Winkler drives baseline, jump stop jumper, rolls in. The and one for Colby Winkler draws Big Pasture closer.
Foul's going to be called on number 14, Colton Stinger, his second.
Skolas and Hayden Tinsley head to the Pine with 2 fouls against them, and they're standing up, ready to go to the scores table after this free throw.
Team's fourth, so the next foul for the Tigers will send the Rangers to the line.
Back iron miss. Rebound pulled in by the Tigers. Tigers cross the timeline. Mansell thought about the three. Wilson turn around in the post kick corner. Mansell pulls it out. Fires over Stogner. Stogner back to Mansell. And those two play catch for a while. In no hurry. Time and score on their side with no shot clock. They are content to take as much as they possibly can on this possession, regardless of the end result. Mansell now makes a move toward the bucket. Kick out corner. Stogner going to line up a three. Can't hit. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Mansell fadeaway jumper off the glass is good. The bank is open on a Saturday night for the Tigers, who get the benefit of the time and the score on that one possession. Lane Tinsley dribble handoff with Larson blown up. He keeps it himself, spinning in the lane. Kick out corner. They fire it back baseline to Davidson. Davidson tries to give and go. Miscommunication, has a turnover, but now the Tigers throw it away, but they're able to recover. Wilson down the floor. He almost loses his handle, and now the ball's poked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Tigers. And so with Skolas and Hayden Tinsley at the scores table, they'll come in for this defensive possession, playing with a couple of fouls. Wilson inbounds to Manzel. He directs traffic. He'll work the ball around the perimeter. And you wonder if you want to go inside and try to tempt the Tinsleys to foul, but this three ball's off the mark. Rebound pulled down as Lane Tinsley watches his teammate wrestle one away. Outlet pass made to Hayden Tinsley. Jab step drive baseline. Shoulder bumping in the trees. Ripped down and fouled as he'll head to the charity stripe. Skolas helps him up off the deck. And the Rangers in the bonus the rest of the half.
Second foul on the freshman, Case Wilson. That's now 2 with 2. Both Stinger and Wilson for the Tigers. Should be going to the stripe here. There we go.
So they've got that sorted out now.
Good job by our official, Danny Lee, right there, getting that all sorted out. Travis, rather.
So it will be Hayden Tinsley to the bench, Larson back in. As really it's been a creative way to handle the foul trouble for Big Pasture, and they're down just 15 with 1:26 to go before intermission, a chance to regroup for each side.
See Tucker Hughes check back into the contest.
Hughes brings the ball up, working against Larson. Larson. Just 70 seconds to go, so Sterling can really milk this for all it's worth and try to make it the last possession. Hughes doing just that, fires over Wilson. Wilson surveys the floor, goes to Tucker Hughes. Hughes will now dribble around at the top of the key. If they are holding for the final possession, you typically see that start at 8 seconds as Hughes gets it right back on the feed from Bradshaw. Hughes teases a step back, goes over to Manzel, thought about a three. Manzel will now drive. A toss over to Wilson off the hands, and that will be a turnover.
Good look there. With the 6'3" Manzel able to dump it down to the 6'2" Wilson, just couldn't control it as it bounced out of bounds.
Tried to find Wilson in the dunker spot, but the errant pass, the only thing stopping that possession. And now it's Big Pasture's turn to wait out the final possession. Not wanting Sterling to get any closer, and instead Big Pasture can try to get the score a little bit closer to even as Tinsley thought about a three, now will drive. Picks up his dribble to Skolas, taken away by Manzel. Manzel on the steal, a 2-on-1 fast break fired over at the buzzer. Didn't get off in time anyway. And an intermission, the Tigers lead 35-20. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventative maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventative maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. What's been a interesting title game where the 2-seed Sterling Tigers are out to a 35-20 lead here in the championship game against Big Pasture. And really, you've seen a hot shooting night from the Tigers be the difference.
Yeah, really, Gavin Manzorley leading all scorers. Just one miss on the night, game high 16 points. Followed up with Tucker Hughes, who straightened a pair of three balls with 6 points. Riley Lyle with 4. And then Case Wilson up with 6, the freshman. And really, Lane Tinsley's been the do-it-all man once again for the Big Pasture Rangers. 11 points, sharing the majority of the offensive duty. And really the big storyline so far has been Jay Scosleys and Hayden Tinsley, both of the big men for Big Pasture, 6'8" and 6'7" respectively, found themselves in early foul trouble. And when they were off the floor, it allowed Sterling to go on a 17-point unanswered run to stretch this lead out.
The Big Pasture Rangers will have to rally here in the second half at the Great Plains Coliseum, as we've seen already one lesser seed win the championship. Will we see two after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network?
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Get ready. It's time for the Billingsley Annual Gigantic Ford Sell-Off with the best prices of the year on all remaining 2024 models. Zero down, no payments for 90 days, and giant savings up to $10,000 on the 2024 new F-150 Platinum truck that out-tows, out-hauls any other truck in its class. Only at the Billingsley's Gigantic Sell-Off. Save thousands on all remaining new 2024 trucks in stock. Only at Billingsley Ford in Lawton, Duncan, and Altus.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's a championship battle between Sterling and Big Pasture, as Sterling has a 15-point lead at intermission. Big Pasture trying to rally, and we'll have the second half in a minute and a half. But, Jason, it's been a lights-out shooting performance from almost every Tiger on the floor.
Yeah, as we mentioned, from deep, you got Riley Lyle and Gavin Mansell also lighting up the mid-range game. Really, Sterling's getting to their spots and doing what they want on offense, and it's led to such this big 15-point lead as the Sterling crowd welcomes their Tigers back on the floor. Hoping to hold on here. It'll be Sterling's 5th championship, but once again, their 4th since 2017, so more importantly, it'll be a three-peat for the Tigers. And the Tigers look to become the first ever boys team to three-peat in Comanche County tournament history here.
That would be quite the feat to pull off. This has been a historic tournament, of course, one of the longest running in the state. And for no one to have done something before, to put your name in that rarefied air, is quite the accomplishment. The second half brought to you by Home Tech Solutions. You can depend on them for heating and cooling. Give them a call for a free estimate, 580-919-0328. Inbound going to come in for the Rangers. It finds Winkler. Winkler starts the offense as it's stripped away. And Stodner trying to pick up the ball off the carpet. Gets it to Hughes. Hughes jump stop jumper in the mid-range. Why not? Hughes has been on fire. No different here in the second half. Intermission couldn't cool down Sterling as the lead grows to 17. Winkler into the corner. Tinsley can't answer. Rebound pulled in by Stodner, who got the steal to set up the Hughes bucket. Mansell fires to the corner. Hughes keeps the ball moving around the perimeter. Wilson thought about it, goes to Manzel instead. He'll line up a three. Can't hit it. Long miss, fires over to Hughes. Hughes on the deck, loses it to Wilson. Wilson drive kick. This drive and kick offense leads to an elbow jumper, no good. Stolas has it off the glass as Tinsley comes down the floor. Crossover in the lane, step through move, can't get it there. Off the front iron, rebound corralled by the Tigers. Hughes has it past the timeline. 6:45 to go in the third quarter. Stogner back to Wilson, who reverses it to Hughes. And a drive, layup, no good, too strong. Skolas pulls it down. Skolas gets away with a elbow.
Timeout.
And they're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network here at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma, where Big Pasture is trying to crawl back in this one, down 17 out of the timeout. Tinsley brings the ball up, dribble handoff with Winkler. Winkler can't get past the pressure. Pops it back to Tinsley inside Skolas. Turnaround baseline, step through, lowers the boom for a blocking foul and one, but they're going to call it on the floor without the continuation as the shoulder check gets the foul cited to the Tigers.
Be Lyle's second, and bench boss Jason Wilson not very happy. Wants an explanation. Really thought that Jay Skolas had layered the shoulder into Lyle for the charge. The referee wants to have none of that conversation.
Inbound under the basket, Tinsley gets it in. Skolas has it taken away as Manis gets over to Stogner. Into the corner, Wilson. Wilson's already hit a couple. Ball works around, finds Tucker Hughes. Hughes directs traffic, reverses to Wilson. At the nail, Lyle drives right past Skolas, the layup up and good.
Lyle's sixth point of the night. Makes it a 19-point lead, largest of the night so far.
Skolas going to launch a three. No. Tinsley on the miss. Second chance opportunity. Also in there with the rattling in advantage. The fadeaway from Tinsley gets the shooter's roll and stops the bleeding for now. Tinsley has to string together stops now for this Big Pasture club in order to make that count. He's playing aggressive defense, gets past Wilson, and Wilson is going to lose it out of bounds. And they're going to keep it Tiger basketball. It looked like it was off of Wilson. Wilson thought he got fouled. And after this delay of game, they'll inbound it under the basket. Wilson, eye to three right off the inbound. Thinks better of it, and now goes over to Hughes. Hughes on an island near the timeline, working against Tinsley. Tinsley tips it over to Wilson on the pass. The skip pass back to Hughes. Lines up a three. Knocks it down. Tucker Hughes with a big-time three to answer the Tinsley bucket and swell this lead to 20. Not what we were expecting entering this one, and it's a huge credit to Sterling. They've played nearly a perfect game on both ends. Lane Tinsley lines up a three. Can't retaliate. Long miss for a second chance effort on the floater. No good. And Manzel tracks it down to end the possession. Manzel heads over to Lyle. Lyle weaving through traffic. Fires it to no one.
A little bit of miscommunication there between Wilson and Lyle.
Whistle comes in for a timeout. We take it with him on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma. Timeout from Big Pasture at the 4:20 mark as the Tigers continue to light up the scoreboard and grow a 20-point lead. Big Pasture will look to stop the bleeding and try to pull off a miracle comeback. One way or the other, history is going to get made tonight. Either an unprecedented comeback in the championship game or the first ever three-peat as the charge on Skolas gives him another citation, issues another turnover to the Rangers, and another stop for the Tigers.
So we mentioned last time that Coach Wilson really thought that Lyle had drawn that charge on Skolas. The next time they go back to it, Lyle gets the call. Third citation charge to Skolas. And just not much is going the way of the Rangers here tonight.
4:03 as Hughes, with all the time in the world in this possession, begins things for the Tigers. Mansell flashed through the lane. They couldn't find anything with him. Lyle has it now as the off-ball contact generates no whistle either way. Wilson weaves through traffic, throws up a floater that can't rattle home. Tinsley gets the rebound and now is pulled down, and the whistle has to come.
And I don't know what Wilson really did wrong there. Wilson kept trying to give room to Hayden Tinsley, and Tinsley just kept trying to make the contact and then tried to grab the leg of Wilson as Tinsley went to the ground. See what's called here.
They're motioning what in the higher levels is a flop, but I don't know that.
Now that there is a warning for a flop before you get a technical now in high school basketball put in this year.
I'd be curious to see which side got the flop warning because it should have been Big Pasture. But alas, Lane Tinsley, dribble handoff to the foul, which will stay on the floor as Winkler tried to go up with it in a hurry but was fouled before the shot attempt.
Hunter Quickle having a pretty in-depth conversation with Hayden Tinsley on the bench. I'd imagine that flop warning was on him.
Tinsley drives to the lane. Kick out. Three thought about. Goes over to Winkler. Winkler keeps the ball in motion. Layup. No good. As Mansell picks it up, throws the outlet pass down to Hughes. Hughes, touch pass out. Wilson for three. Wide open. Can't cash it home. But great passing from the Tigers down to Hughes, and then the instant pass over to Wilson. Got a great look. That's how they've grown this lead. And Winkler tries for a three. Missed everything. This one goes out of bounds and will go to the Tigers.
Change coming in. Larson, Harris, and Tinsley all check back into the game. Sending Taylor, Winkler, and Davidson to the floor bench.
After this timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The timeout from Big Pasture will begin this Tiger possession. Down 20. Big Pasture on the wrong side of the scoreboard and the clock. With no shot clock, the Tigers can really slow this game down, take the air out of the ball, and if all goes right, cruise to their third straight title. Wilson has it on the outside, ball faking all around, spinning around, and it's stripped by Larson, but it will stay with Sterling.
Number 32, Caden Wilson, check into the game. The 5'10 senior who provided a spark off the bench last night for the Tigers.
He hit a couple threes for the Tigers offense. And if he can hit a couple more, then this game will be all but over as Larson hit with a foul.
His first citation. Second on the team here in this frame.
Wilson, jump pass into Lyle. Lyle turnaround over Tinsley. Yes. Lane Tinsley, crossover move. Trying to get past the pesky defense into the corner. Skip pass down low. Skolas, no good.
Just not much of anything going the way of the Rangers here in this contest.
The Tigers fizz the ball around the perimeter. Wilson has it taken away. Larson taps it out to Tinsley. Layup no good, but a foul comes in. Lane Tinsley. First attempt at the free throw line is good.
Foul appears to be on Caden Wilson. The senior's first here in this contest.
Different verse, same as the first for the Home Tech Solutions second half. You can depend on them for heating and cooling. Give them a call, 580-919-0328 for a free estimate.
Lane Tinsley sinks both.
Ball works around the perimeter to Wilson. Wilson goes to the other Wilson. Sidestep three. Rattles out.
Hammered there.
Everything but the bottom of the net as the jump ball call has the possession arrow favoring the Tigers.
And Wilson's asking the official about the contact, and I think he's a fair gripe. He was hammered on the follow-through with no whistle, likely due to the 20-point lead.
Entry pass made. The fade away from Manzel short. Rebound pulled in by Hayden Tinsley. Tinsley, outlet pass, stolen away by Manzel. Now it's a 2-on-1. Euro stepping through the lane, walked his way there, wiping away the bucket. And again, that's just the tough spot to be put in. It's a three official crew, and anything that looks a little bit funky, they're going to call a travel. The Euro step was clean, but it looked awkward, certainly. Tinsley crossover poked away by Mansell, and he's hit with the foul. He thought he had it clean.
Certainly looked like 2 steps from our OSN replay. Brought to you by Eric Sherm doing our producing tonight.
Crossover, Tinsley in the lane. Bumped and fouled.
That foul will send the Rangers to the stripe here. We've got a little
shooting 2, that's 5 14
free throws coming for the Rangers.
And if there's one way to pull off an improbable comeback, it's by scoring with the clock stopped. But the downside is for Big Pasture, they only have 30.7 seconds left in the bonus until the foul's reset. Free throw. Good from Tinsley. Second one. Good as well.
Tinsley now nets a game-high 17 points in the losing effort. 17 of the 26 points for the Rangers have came.
This one poked free out of bounds, and it will stay Tiger basketball, but scrappy defense from Taylor.
Off the hands of Lane Tinsley.
Mansell. Spin move off Larson into the corner. Foul calls first on the Rangers, their third.
Appears to be on number 22, Dalton Taylor. Taylor's first of the contest.
Wilson to Wilson for 3. No, left it short. Rebound pulled in by the Rangers. They fire it ahead with 6 seconds to go. They need to get a shot up at the buzzer. Tinsley, turnaround hook shot off the window is good. And the third period comes to a close with Big Pasture trailing 44-26. Back after this on the Oakland Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum for the Comanche County Tournament. Fourth quarter action, 8 minutes on the clock, a 44-28 discrepancy on the scoreboard. Big Pasture hoping for a miracle in the final frame. Larson, dribble handoff Davidson. Davidson, entry pass to Tinsley, turn around, rattles in with the shooter's roll for Lane Tinsley. Now they go full court press on the Tigers. Need to create turnovers, need to score in bunches. Wilson evades the pressure. Mansell over to Hughes. Hughes lines up a 3. Can't get that same shooter's roll. Rebound collected by Lyle. Lyle throws one up, no good. Third chance is good though, as the Tigers continue to outwork the Rangers, and it's shown up on the scoreboard. Scolas thought about a 3. He'll reverse it to Davidson. Davidson, entry pass made. Lane Tinsley, turnaround fadeaway. No. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Tigers playing catch in the backcourt. Skip pass made. Cross court to Wilson. Hughes. Entry pass to the post. Turnaround on Scolas. Jump stop layup. Good.
Lyle at the 12 points on the night, second in the Tiger scoring charge.
Entry pass to Hayden Tinsley. Tried to muscle up his jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers.
Rangers got it cut down to as low as 14 here. Tigers back out to that 18-point cushion.
Manzel in the corner. Pick ahead Hughes. Lines up a three. Can't knock it down. Rebound pulled in by Davidson. Finds Lane Tinsley. The heart and soul of the Ranger offense and the Ranger ball club, really. Bumps off a defender. Ball continues to fizz around. And we have a foul on the floor.
Looks like Bradshaw bumped knee to knee with Davidson in a little bit of pain. Colby Rinkler will check back into the game, giving Lane Davidson his break. Rather, Dalton Taylor, who was sent to the bench for the Rangers.
In the corner, here's a three. Larson can't connect. Tinsley gets the rebound, and the loose ball foul will be against and a tee to boot.
Technical foul going to be issued to Hayden Tinsley, who, after stealing that one away from Lyle, kind of handed him back the ball to say, here you go. Official caught him with it.
And the way that they're reacting, though, that the Tigers are consoling one of their teammates, telling them to do better. So you wonder who officially got it. We got to sort this out. But it's going to be a loose ball foul plus a technical. Just what direction is everything going?
Lyle is going to get the loose ball foul, which will be his third. Now the issue is just going to be who the technical foul will be assessed to. Taking us a while to get this one sorted out here at the table. Coach Jason Wilson getting his explanation from the official. Now the officials gather. Enthralling moments with 5:54 remaining in the fourth quarter here in an 18-point game.
Lyle looks to be heading to the bench because there's a foul on him either way, and they need to save him with some foul trouble.
I'm going to leave Lyle out and send Manzel to the bench. Technical was issued. Hold on here. Coach Jason Wilson has his arms out. Who knows what's going on anymore?
Lane Tinsley steps to the line to take the technical foul shot as the Rangers need to get back on the sidelines. First one up and good as Tinsley buries it.
Tinsley's 20th point of the contest.
Wilson still perplexed on the sidelines as Tinsley goes 2 for 2. And the loose ball foul still not enacted yet because it's going to be double techs, which used to wipe away free throws in high school ranks. You just get to exchange free throws. Hughes hits his, trying to answer Tinsley. He does. So after all that, all that's left is the same lopsided score with the same margin, just a couple extra technicals thrown in the mix.
Technical issued at number 23, Hayden Tinsley, his third foul.
And they have a timeout on the floor. We take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
we're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 50-32, Sterling in front of Big Pasture here in the championship game of the Comanche County tournament. Sterling looking for 3 straight. Inbound pass from the Tigers goes to Wilson. Wilson takes it across the timeline, sets up the offense. Just 5:45 to go in the contest. With no shot clock, the Tigers can really spend a ton of time offensively here. But the power dribble move in the lane, throwing up a layup, no good. Tried to track down his own miss, but Winkler has it. And the foul comes in the backcourt.
Be assessed number 14, Colton Stinger, his third, team's fourth. Putting the Rangers 1 away from the bonus here in this contest.
We have more whistles blowing.
Who knows anymore?
Now it's all sorted out. 5:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Entry pass to Scola. Scola skips it across to Larson. Larson fires it once more to Winkler. And Lane Tinsley has it. Baseline rise up jumper. No good. Missed everything. And the Tigers will once again control the possession. Larson gives pressure. Tigers play catch. Open corner 3. Passed up inside. Hop step layup. Yes! It rolls in for Riley Lyle. The 6'2 senior continues his impressive day. 52-32. Larson, floater in the lane, no. Skolas on the miss, second chance. Whistle comes before the shot. Should be free throws either way. This is Sterling's 5th foul.
Be issued to Riley Lyle. Lyle's 4th of the contest, so. Riley Lyle, the 6'2 big man, second in scoring, 14 points here in this contest, now in foul trouble. And Big Pasture will shoot free throws for the remainder.
Skolas on his first attempt. No good.
Never got the arc there to get up over the front rim.
Trying to split the pair. Can't do it, too long. The Tigers control it. Here come the Wilson-led Sterling offense. Spins off of Tinsley. Steps through, handoff Lyle. Lyle layup. No. Rebound pulled down by Skolas. Nice outlet pass to Davidson. He tracks it down. Layup off the glass. No good. Too strong. Wilson has the miss, and he's hacked by Tinsley. Davidson, rather.
Give credit to Tucker Hughes right there. Might not have got a block, but he sprinted back to alter that shot, which eventually led to the missed layup from Tinsley.
Inbound pass from the Tigers gets off clean. They lose it on the way to the sideline for a turnover. Unforced error, but they have plenty of cushion to work with. Skolas checks back in for the Rangers.
Both of the big men settled on the early foul trouble, now only with 3 for the Rangers here in the fourth.
Larson, crossover kick, Tinsley. Tinsley driving right through the lane, rising up for a floater, no good, but a whistle comes in for a blocking foul.
Tucker Hughes' second citation of the contest, and shooting or not, everything else will send the Rangers to the line.
Tinsley's first, good.
Give credit to Tinsley, now up to 22 points. All but 11 points of this offense for the Rangers have came off the hands of Lane Tinsley here this evening.
Second attempt, good as well. Timeout. Big Pasture, we take it with him, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Big Pasture calls the timeout, down 52-34. Sterling will inbound out of it. Officials waving over each other at the scorer's table as they are checking the official book.
Vic Mendez bringing us some great music to pass the time. Shout out to him. Give a shout out to Adam Gutierrez, OSN photographer, also roaming the sidelines today. Full crew bringing this production possible to you here this evening.
That's all sorted out. Here come the Tigers underneath the basket for the inbound. It's clean. Racing down the floor is Hughes. He has numbers. The pass over to Wilson. Kick back out. Stogner going to reset with Hughes. Hughes can dribble into a three if he wants one. Has a defender playing in between him and Stogner. Stogner gets the catch. Pass fake, goes once more to Wilson. Wilson tried between the legs, lost it on the exchange, but a foul comes in with Winkler having his hand caught in the cookie jar.
First citation for Winkler, third on the Rangers here in this contest.
Inbound pass for the Tigers on the side. They throw it to the backcourt as Hughes is wrapped up and fouled. Just the second team foul. Perhaps the third for Big Pasture. No danger of the bonus quite yet. And that's what the Zebras will be trying to figure out. This should be now the fourth, all the way up from 1 to 4. Team fouls on Big Pasture.
Third on Dalton Taylor. I can tell you that with confidence.
Entry pass made to the post. Turnaround layup off the window, no good. A lot of contact, no call. Wilson complaining, rightfully so. Winkler across the timeline to Taylor. Taylor inside to Tinsley for a jumper, no good. Taylor soars in for the putback. The second chance look. Draws Big Pasture closer. Full court press. Wilson working on Tinsley. Still 3:15 to go. And timeout to avoid the violation after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The inbound coming from the Tigers as Hughes has it, still trying to break the pressure, can't do it. Taylor rises up for the finger roll, it's good. The hoop and the harm for the Rangers. who get the steal and have a chance for a three-point play. With 3:05 to go.
Fourth foul on Stinger here in this one. Taylor looks to cut it down to the smallest deficit so far of the second half at 13.
He does. We've already seen one improbable comeback tonight as Walters took care of business in overtime. As this foul comes in a hurry to the Rangers, that'll send the Tigers to the stripe.
Second citation to Colby Winkler here in this one. A little bit of gamesmanship on the long walk is.
This one rattles out.
Wilson pointed up at the scoreboard to tell Lane Tinsley that his ball club was leading this contest.
Trying to split the difference. It rattles in. Larson goes ahead. Big Pasture has to score in bunches. The elbow jumper misses everything. Skolis tried to track down the rebound, can't do it. Hughes trots up the floor. Bumps off a defender. Rise up elbow jumper. No, left it short. Skolis has the miss. Winkler back down the floor, under 3 to play. Skolis directing traffic. Handoff with Tinsley. Tinsley, three-pointer. Good. Big Pasture applying pressure. Hughes blowing right past it, and he's bumped lightly on the sidelines, and so Hughes should head to the stripe.
Lane Davidson gets his name in the scorebook with his first citation here this evening. Once again, just a 13-point lead. Tied for the lowest margin of this second half.
Free throw, good.
Correction, just a 12-point game now.
Second one good as well for Hughes. Tinsley will walk the ball up the floor, 2:20 to go. Tinsley bumping shoulder to shoulder with a harassing Tiger defense. Tinsley gets up off the deck, rises up at the nail, can't hit. Long miss, heads out to Larson, fires it over to Tinsley. Tinsley spinning around in the lane, right to the rack, finger roll, no good, too strong. Rebound pulled in by the Tigers. Under 2 minutes, the outlet pass made all alone, rising up for the finger roll, it's good. As the exclamation point comes from Bradshaw to quail hopes of a comeback. Tinsley misses the three. And they're forced to foul, but it's all academic from here. With only a $1:45 to go.
Wilson goes to the free throw line looking to put the dagger in this one. Big Pasture showed hopes of a comeback here in the second, could never just get over the mountaintop.
And it's all over but the crying and celebration for Sterling, who will pull off the first ever three-peat in Comanche County tournament history. This one off the mark as well. Larson coming down the floor. Skolis hands off Larson. Larson fires over Davidson. Getting a screen from Skolis, and there's going to be a foul there.
Foul will be on Wilson, his third. Will send Davidson, Dalton Taylor rather, will head to the free throw stripe here for the Rangers.
First free throw, good from Taylor. As Lane Tinsley heads to the pine in favor of Hagen Harris. Lane, who tried to will this team to a championship, will likely watch the final 132 from the bench as the Tigers can just dribble it out if both sides agree, but a foul comes in to prolong the inevitable.
And give credit to Layton Tinsley here. 26 points, game high. And he's back at the scorer's table looking to check back in. As Wilson heads to the stripe.
It's the first. So Tinsley comes off for a defensive possession. One that they had to foul on. Well, didn't have to, but elected to. Second free throw, good. Tinsley goes over to Skolas. He surveys the floor, pops it back to Larson. Larson, one more Skolas. Back Larson into the corner. Here's a three. Harris can't hit. Long miss, gets it himself. Skolas inside, throws the elbow for a charge.
That'll be Skolas' fourth of the contest. Third charge of the night for Skolas. Only one of his fouls has came in the variety of defensive. That's an offensive foul, so we shouldn't be shooting free throws. Referee's going to come together to discuss. And make the proper decision.
67 seconds. Big Pasture still not content to just take the loss and head on back home as this one's thrown away. Larson will watch it go out of bounds. More changes coming for the Rangers.
$16-point contest, 44-60 here.
Inbound made over to Tinsley, fires it deflected, over to Skolas, intercepted. And now the breakaway. Wilson checks the back corner, now tries to pull it out. And he should be allowed to just dribble it out after being a good sport to pass up 3 points. They'll play catch, and they'll have to dwindle the final 50 seconds off this clock. Now Tinsley plays harassing defense just for show. Tigers pull it back out. Hughes fires back Lyle, and he'll control it. Now just 24 seconds. Tigers get a standing ovation from their sideline. Threes in the air. It's a final now. History at the Coliseum. 60-44. The Sterling Tigers have pulled off something we've never seen. A three-peat at the Comanche County Tournament behind a red-hot offense that drove them from round one to the title unscathed, unchallenged. 3 lopsided wins to cap off the three-peat.
Yeah, and we've seen that offense really driven by Tucker Hughes and Gavin Mansell, more so Hughes in the second frame and Mansell in the first, both tied for 16 points to lead the scoring, where Lyle tagged in 14 of his own to be the three-headed monster needed tonight for the Tigers to win.
Big Pasture gets the runner-up trophy, and now the big prize.
The Comanche County High School Tournament champion to the Sterling Tigers.
Business as usual for the Tigers. No big celebration as they look forward to making a deep run and hopefully a run into the big house this year.
This was a fun tournament, as always. Glad you joined us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can watch on Facebook, YouTube, oksportsnet.com. We'll have more basketball for you throughout the year and including in the postseason. But until next time, be good and be good to one another.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.